Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to hop on an American Airlines flight over to North Carolina. It is the 23rd of December 2025, 2 days before Christmas. But first we need to check in, so let's get that out of the way. So check-in completed. That was a breeze.
Yes.
And we are now going to proceed to security
Yes.
for our flight to North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina.
And from North Carolina to Canada. So you'll see you on board.
The airport very busy today, especially at the domestic area. Well, it's domestic in a sense, but those passengers lined up there are hoping to catch a show international flights to probably Haiti and Dominican Republic with the local airlines that fly international or regional. So checking in on security was a breeze, no issues at all. And we are now waiting to board our flight at 11 a.m.
And you'll see you on board.
It's the 23rd of December 2025, and the airport is very scanty for around Christmas time. Thought there will be more people inside here catching flights to various destinations. Maybe it's a bit early. So we're about to board in a few minutes.
So you're ready to fly.
The airport has picked up a bit. Quite a few people are inside here now. So we're going through security and we'll see on board this flight 631 American Airlines Providenciales International Airport, or the Howard Hamilton International Airport, to the Charlotte Douglas International Airport in North Carolina, United States of America. See you on board.
The departure area is very quiet now, so a lot of people flights soon be arriving and places getting congested.
So the boarding process is in full flow. Let me get in the line and see what happens. So now we are on board, just proceeding to our seats. Looks like an empty flight, but let's see what happens. So we are on board on the plane over to North Carolina, and this flight is the 737. Flight 631, and this model of aircraft seat configuration is double rows on both sides in first class, and 3-3 combination or configuration in both sides in economy. Fairly large plane. It's good. It's not going to be a full flight. A lot of space. So let's see how it goes. So it's very basic as usual. You have to connect to the Wi-Fi to access
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard.
entertainment.
Please place those larger items in our opaque apartment. Smaller items underneath the seat in front of you.
So I'm fortunate to have a window seat here. I'm just looking out from my window and I'm seeing a beautiful plane. That's an Inter-Caribbean Airways plane. This is one of the larger planes that service their international destinations. It's quite a beautiful looking plane. And you can see that I have a lot of
Fine time over to Charlotte. We had a good ride coming down. Should have the same going back. And we plan to have you at the gate early. Only request, please follow the instructions of our flight attendants. Thank you for your attention. Again, welcome aboard.
So the Inter-Caribbean
Welcome to your American Airlines flight on its way to one of our many destinations across the globe. Made possible by our dedicated team members who all do.
It's 11 a.m. here at the Howard Hamilton Airport in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos Islands, and we are pushing back from the gate to begin our journey to North Carolina, Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Flight time 2 hours and 40 minutes. Wheels up to wheels down according to the announcement. So we are pushing back, and shortly we are going to be on our way. So as you can see, there's a lot of space here, a lot of leg room. We are sitting in the seat right behind the exit. You could see UBS charging port there. And right down in the bottom there, you could see charging for if you got to use a boot or something, and the charging for different countries. So that's a nice touch. So we are shortly going to be on our way. Elizabeth.
We on our way to Charlotte.
And we are now taxiing on the runway here. And we shall be in the air very soon. So very soon there's going to be wheels up here on this relatively short flight over to North Carolina. And it's wheels up. We are in the air and well on our way. Soon we'll be leaving beautiful Providenciales behind, and welcome Charlotte, North Carolina. Smooth takeoff, climbing rapidly. Stairs climbing. And when we level off and reach our cruising altitude, we will be back to give you some updates. So the ride out has been bumpy so far.
Yes, it's rough. That's bad out here. It's very bad. The captain put on the seat outside. We can't get up and move around. You have to pick up it so it's more.
So the cabin crew have started some sort of a in-flight service here.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, it's time for the low report. Welcome to the low report.
Okay, laboratory. The loop? Give it 8 out of 10. That the loop, only one loop is working on this flight. So the next one is out of service. So it's only one bathroom. So I have to make this quick. So I give the loop report 8 out of 10. But the other bathroom is not working. So thanks for watching the loop report.
So how was the loop?
Loo was clean. It wasn't done because made much spoken of use because of the seatbelt time was up the whole time when the flight was still was rough. But only one Loo walking in the bed there. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
And that was your low report.
We're going to ask you please push your tray table and return your seat to the original upright position. Our seatbelt signs illuminated. We ask you please turn to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, and please remain seated for the remainder of our flight. Momentarily, a flight attendant will be through the office collecting the remaining articles you wish to discard of. At this time, I'm going to ask you please switch off your large electronic devices. Smaller handheld devices may continue to be used as long as they are in airplane mode. We are scheduled to arrive at gate D1, that is D is in Delta 1. However, every passenger must clear customs and immigration first before proceeding to any connecting gate. If you are unfamiliar with Charlotte Customs and Immigration area, there will be a Customs and Immigration agent there to assist you further. However, once you do clear from the customs agents, you must reclaim your checked item and recheck it before going to your connecting gate, as you will have to pass through U.S. TSA. If you have any duty-free items or you have any items in your bag that is above 3 ounces, you would need to place them into your check bag that you are going to recheck as you exit customs. TSA will take it if you go back through to your connecting gate. Again, each passenger must clear customs and immigration before proceeding to your connecting gate. Also, there are no forms upon entry into the United States in Charlotte, as this is a mobile passport control location. Welcome to Charlotte.
So there you have it, folks. We are going to land very shortly in Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll see you when we get on the ground. And we are coming here for the landing. And very shortly we're going to be on the ground. And we have touched down. We are on the ground. Not a smooth landing at all. But nevertheless, we have landed safely. We will see you at baggage claim. And then we'll do our wrap up where we rate this flight. So the immigration line was very long. Took a while to get to immigration without baggage claim. Going to just pick up our luggage and drop them off at the connection point so that we could pull our connecting flight. We already went a little bit late. So we will see you for when we get to TSA, where we'll do a conclusion. And now it is time to rate the flight. I'll go first, and Elizabeth will follow. Everything was smooth in terms of the checking in, coming to security, the boarding process. Cabin crew very efficient. I felt that the in-flight service started a little bit late. Very bumpy for the first few minutes out of Providenciales, but when we leveled off and get going, it was pretty smooth. Although the seatbelt sign was on for significant amount of time, I didn't feel it to be a very bumpy flight. Otherwise, everything was okay. Baggage claim was okay. In terms of getting our bags, the only problem that we had, the immigration line was long. Took us a while to get you, but that's not the airline fault at all. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. Super flight.
Yeah, the flight was bumpy coming out of Turks and Caicos to North Carolina, so you had to sit down for a large number of time on the flight because it was very bumpy. So when I get up and introduced the loo, it was okay. But to rate the overall flight, I'll give it a 7.5. And it's David's peak. And so it was but then at the same time compared to Joanna,
Your girl was okay.
I still would give it 7.5.
Your girl was okay.
Always with full treatment.
So there you have it. It's better give it a 7. I give it a 7. We will see you very shortly when we board another flight and when we give it our rating. And this is not a critique of the airlines or critique of the flight crew or anything like that. What we are doing is that we are rating our flight experience. That's all that we are concerned about. And we had a pretty awesome flight experience. Cheers and see you in another video.
I don't really